Doodle-doo-doo, doodle-doo. Oh, doodle-doo, doodle-doo-doo. Let me turn this down. Hi, yeah, everybody. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. Sorry about that. La 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 dee, la la la, la la dee. Alright, I'm working on my game a little bit before bed. Hey, Epic, how's it going? Find my mouse here. Let's see here. I'm working on some interior stuff. So I wanted to do a bit of a tower here, and I'm trying to think of how to do some certain things inside of it. Let's see here. Yeah, it's going pretty good. Yeah, I got got a lot of the outside finished here, and then you can see the little dog character there. Don't want to pet the dog. But the way I'm making this is like to get to the entrance, which this is not the entrance, but this would be like the main gate. The entrance will be over here somewhere, but you have to go through these towers. So there's a door here, and inside the tower will be like a little maze of swinging platforms and stuff. And then you make your way across, and you come down over here. This way it'll be blocked off by something. I don't have it yet, what I want to block it off with, but it'll be something to where you can't just go straight across, like kind of like this, I guess. Excuse me. I've been outside working in the sun all day. A little bit exhausted. Yeah, so this is like what you see on the outside here. I know you can't even see the towers up there, but you'll be able to see them once you go in these doors and come out up here on top of the walls and make your way over to the next tower and down. So the main entrance is not going to be the gate itself. So there'll be like 3 mini levels inside of this area, pretty much going in and out of those doors. So this is not going to be the entrance really to the inner part of the castle, but it'll be something else. I know what it is, but I can't really say. I don't want to say what it is because it'll be a little bit of a spoiler, I suppose. But yeah, you'll be going in this tower, going across the top, and then down, and that's what I was working on today with this. It's a blank level right now. But I'm going to make 3 of these little castle towers. I think there's 3 of them. Let me see. So here's one set. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So 3 small things like this. I just have to fill all this in. But here's what it looks like without anything. Let's set that as a start screen. There's no music. But at least I don't think there's music. I don't think I added it in yet. So far, I put in the floor. I've put the floor in and the background that's going to be that you'll see out the windows. But this is it. This is the inside the tower. I know the tower's a lot bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, but I'm gonna make some platforms here that you have to go up. The dog enters here in the middle, which would be the door, but you're gonna have to make your way up and just like up here to the top somewhere and go out a door, and that way you'll be onto the top of the castle, or the castle wall anyway. So I gotta figure out like how high the dog can jump in here and everything. It's just like the beginning of a level. Let's see here. I think it's like 3 blocks high, as high as you can jump. So we wanna press. I think it's function and F1. Yeah, brings up the debug, and I can show the grid. So this is where all those blocks are on these grids. So you can see it jumps 3 high. Got 1, 2, 3, and yeah, pretty much. And this will be a little mini level inside of what you have to go through. But I got to make all this interior look like a castle tower. I'm probably going to change this, maybe, because I have a really cool idea for this. It might take me a little bit of time to actually make this. Let me save scene as, and I'll just name it. I'll just name it this here. T1 Castle Tower. And should be good. Let's open up paint.net. And I should be able to open that. Open Sesame. Matter of fact, hold on just a second. Hey, Taterhead. How's Ash's squirrel? It's going pretty good. A little bit tired, but doing good though. Let me get you guys on this camera here for a second, and I'll go copy that. Save that to desktop, and there's nothing really on desktop. There's a bunch of artwork and files, but it's all game related. Got photos, but there's a couple people's stuff I'm working on that I don't want anybody to see. So let's open up that. Is that the one that is saved? No, it's up here. Open with paint.net. There we go. Okay. There's some emojis and things that I do for people on YouTube, and their names are on the desktop. I have them separated by folders. Okay, so I got this in paint.net now. Now I can open up my this one, and I'm gonna copy. I want to copy one of these walls because I don't think I have a blank wall. Well, this one's kind of blank, but let's copy this since we already got this made, so may as well use it, you know. Figure out where that went to. Oh, I can't drop it into the background like that, but it's okay. We'll put it over here. Okay. Copy, paste. You can see those don't line up, the brick mortar. So I have to line it up myself. There you go. I just have to make a big wall pretty much. Keep lining it up. Matter of fact, I can deselect or flatten that, deselect it, select it again, and copy the whole thing, copy, paste. Oh, I didn't flatten it. And, okay, copy, paste. There we go. Now drag it over here, put it where the doggy is. Sorry, little buddy. I gotta cover you up for a minute. It's okay, he's fine. I don't know where, probably right there. Okay. Yeah, this is fine too. Now, there's something I want to do on the ends. Let's see, paste. I gotta make this look rounded. So if you're inside of a tube, you know, a round tower, it's gonna look rounded on the sides. You're not gonna see the bricks. Which that's pretty interesting to do. My eyes itching. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah. So if you're inside of here, God, this salt shaker's dirty. The salt shaker has hand grip on it, you know. But if you look at the what else do I have here that's round? I don't know. Here you go. So if you look at something round, this says frazzle, I guess. But if I turn it to the side, you're not gonna see. You can still see the word, but it gets squished together. So that's what's gonna happen to these bricks also on the artwork here. It's gonna get squished. But that's gonna take a minute to do. But it's interesting to see how it's done. Maybe. How am I gonna put this? You know, let's just take all this back over here. Ow. Start right here. This is where it should be. Anyway. Come on, down part up. Yep, perfect. Okay. Again, copy that, paste it. We'll just keep going up with it. Perfect. Copy, paste. Move it up. Oops, went too far. There. Copy and paste. Do it again. Same thing up here. Copy, paste. It's a lot of bricks. And copy, paste. Here, so we got that side done. It's finished. I want to flatten it, deselect it, and select it again. I'll copy the whole thing all the way down to that corner. It'll just be easier this way. Uh-oh, my phone just went off. My phone restarted. Copy, paste. I'll go over here and put it into place. It goes right there. Excuse me. Copy and paste. Hopefully everybody's having a good night. I'll get my chat pulled back up on the phone in a moment. My phone is weird like that. It's like, okay, it's time to restart now. I never restart my phone though, so that might be why I don't manually restart it. I just leave it on and keep it charged. Probably does need to be restarted occasionally. Beep beep. Let's go. Okay. Okay, so this will be our what we're working on. But I gotta. This is gonna be weird. Just bear with me. Let me bring my chat back up here. Bringing up the chat. Hello, chat. It's been a long time, you're just lovely. You used to be. Oh God. I'm singing that Conway Twitty. Something like my dad used to listen to when I was a kid. Or Conway Twitty? I don't know who sings it. Anyways, I want to copy this. Copy, paste. Now we're going to start squishing these bricks together. Kind of like this. See, it'll look like this on the ends pretty much. It'll be squished. There's probably it's gonna look weird, but hold on a second. I gotta find the right spot for it. Probably right here. Okay, then we're gonna paste this again. I'm gonna do that same thing, just less. And then I'm gonna move it across some to where the squished bricks end. It's like right here. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna paste that one more time. Let's see if I can find that little spot here. Making a round tower. Maybe right there. And I'm gonna squish them one more time. Just a little less this time. You get a little less and a little less until it's not squished anymore. Oh, it looks so weird. It looks weird, man. Why does it look so weird? Okay, that's good. Right there. I might be able to flip this side and make the other side. I don't know. It's kind of weird on that one. So maybe let me take that out for a second. I think maybe this is good enough on the ends. I do wonder if I can. Flip it instead of doing a new one. What is that? 112. Copy, paste. Flip it this way. Oh, I gotta flatten it first. Flatten the image. Copy, paste. Now it's 112. So we'll go 112 in reverse. There we go. And we'll take it over here to this other side. Meow. It'll make sense eventually. I can't really do that, can I? Well, maybe. If I move it over to here, I can. No. Like here. I still don't look right. Here? It doesn't go all the way over, but that's okay. We can drag that over. There we go. Okay, now they're in the right spot. And it's okay that it looks like that. It's gonna be darker on the edges anyway. Wait, did I? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, image flatten, deselect. Now I'm gonna darken these edges. And how I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna count. No, I don't even have to count it. I can just look at it. Never mind. Okay, this is 234 or 239. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go here and make this in VisiView, and then we're gonna make this a little bit see-through, but not much. And then I'm going to take this gradient thing here and drag that around like that all the way over to that. I gotta watch the degrees at the bottom. Ouch. I need to go down. Yep. Down a little bit. Nope, too far. Oh, right there's perfect. Okay. I gotta watch this angle at the bottom. I had to get it on 0, 0 if I can. That means it went straight across. And it looks pretty good. So this is that side's finished. Now I just gotta go to this side. And get it up in the top where it's supposed to be. And make sure it's at the bottom. Yeah. Can do that again. Except we'll go from this angle. And I'm gonna try to get it at 0 degrees. Angle. Yeah, 180. That's what that is, 180. I might even make it darker. Go here and do this again. We'll come out a little bit further this time. That looks good. Yeah. Okay, it's at 17, 0 right there. Okay, do that again on the other side. Making it look rounded. Start right there and go back. It should be at like 180. It's 179. Right there, 180. Okay. All right, that's pretty good. Deselect. Okay, that works. Anyways, this will be our one of our backgrounds. I could probably blur this one a little since it's further in the background. So let's go over to this Bach. I don't know how you say that. It's like Bach. We don't want it to be that blurry. We want the quality to be really good, but we want it to be about like that, and it'll be fun. Okay, that'll be our tower backgrounds, and I can pretty much just use this. So it's fine. We just save it as up here in my work folder. Castle T. No. Here you go. Oh yeah. Castle capital T. Background. There you go. That way I can possibly find it. I should put my name in front of it. That makes it easier to find it. Just Ash castle background. Tower background. Save. Oh, I can actually. Oops. Let me do something. I can actually save this one as a JPEG. I don't need it to be a PNG. PNG files are bigger. Okay, so Castle T background. It can be O1 too. It's fine. JPEGs are smaller, and they don't lose too much detail. Was that 400 some kilobytes? Let me see what it'll probably save as. Let me see here. PNG. Yeah, 600 kilobytes. It's not much, but this is like 600 kilobytes, 604, and the other one's 400. So the smaller the file size is, really the better. You got to think about other people's computers, how well it'll run, all that good stuff. All the technical mojo. Deselect that. That's fine. We'll keep this open. I've been doing a little work in the interior. I made a couch, which I need to make arms for. But I don't really need arms. You don't need arms, couch. What's wrong with you? You're not a person. Wait. We can make a sort of little design on the castle here. Cut that out. Yeah, we'll make it. I mean, on the couch. Give it a little bit of a different, something. Wait. So, is that right? That's right. Yeah. Ought to subtract this part because I want to cut that out. There we go. Now it looks more like a fancy couch. It's fancy. I had to have a fancy couch for my little fancy table, and my fancy plant, and fancy drapes, or whatever it is. I just noticed that the drape needs a little something hanging down here, but it's okay. It's fine the way it is. Let's go in and go to resources. We're gonna go to backgrounds. And we're going to add a new one. Add an image. We're going to add our castle. ABC. Right there it is. Castle tower. Click OK. And we're going to turn that into a tile. Oh, you can't see that one. Castle T. BG. 0, 1. No. I won't put the 0 on there. It don't need to be. And we're going to pick the image that we did. It's in background folder all the way to the bottom. There it is. Actually, it is a 1. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. That's all we got to do. Now it's a tile. Let's go back to the scene, and we'll go to this is, let's see, the floor is the foreground, so this will be background. The background. We gotta load that in. I'm gonna add it up here. Should be down here somewhere. Right here. Background one. Should move it like 20, I think. I can't remember the movement. Let me put it on 20. Wait, what is it? Background one? Oh, no, wait a minute. No. 100. Hold on a second. Let's put this on like background 3. Change name. Background 3. Okay. Let's zoom out here and grab all this. And grab it from this corner to this corner. And this corner. And that's on background 3. There we go. So we got all our walls in there. Or well, the main wall. This should move it like 20, I think. Something like that. No, not 200. That's way too much. The background one, let's see. This one will move at 40, 50. This one will move at 70 or 80. Player will move at 100. There we go. Okay, let's go take a peek at it and see what it does. I don't know if I need it to be moving. I don't think I do, really. Because it's one room. I gotta turn that grid off. Function F1. Debug. Show grid. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't move. It didn't move anyway. Oh, my controller went off. What? What'd you go off for? I know you're not dead. I keep you plugged up all the time. Damn it. You're making me mad. You're making me mad. Controller. I actually bought extra batteries. It's oh, damn it. Get up here. Give me that. Give me that wire. I gotta turn this fan on too. It's a little warm in here. Still. Let me plug the controller back up. Okay, so now I can move. Yeah, it's not gonna move no way, so it's no big deal. Whee! 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 I gotta zoom the camera in some. The camera's like way too close. Or way too far away. So we don't need that to move. And that's fine. Let's go zoom the camera in some. We're gonna split this in half. So I'm gonna use a calculator. 9, I think it's like 420 or something. No, 430. I don't know what it is. 960. That's your screen size. Divided by 2 equals 480. Okay, and 480 by 720. 480 by 720. This will be fine, but I gotta do it over here. I'll find it. There's camera. 480 by. I already forgot what the numbers were. 480 by something. So we're gonna. Where's the size? Is this it? Yeah. 480. No, why ain't it working? 480. No, like I said, I already forgot what that is. It's 5. I already forgot what the other number is too. Damn it. It's 540, okay. Go back to that. 540 divided by 2. My brain can't do that right now. And 270, okay. 270. And that'll be our camera view. Let's click play. Make sure it's our camera view. It should be closer now. Closer to the puppy. It's a Scooter. It's old Scooter. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So now we got the background. We're okay with that. Whee! Whee! And it's moving. Maybe I should let it move more though. Go back to the scene, the background. Scroll up here. So let's hit 20. Let's just do that one at like 50. So 50, 70, and 90. Take a peek and see what it looks like. Take a peek. Oh. Oh man. The sky background should be moving it. The sky that's in the background. Okay, that looks a little better. Make sure I got some of my shadow over here. It's not showing my shadow on the other wall, so it's kind of a bummer. It's because it's moving. Hey, you got a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. We'll change it. We'll change it a bit more. I'll do that at 70, 80, and 90. This one should be like 20 though. 20. Which we're not going to see that except through the windows. And maybe that'll be it really, through the windows. Through the windows, through the wall. I don't know why that song gets stuck in my head. Test out over toe. 9:58 here. Okay, now I'm seeing a little bit of the shadow. I could probably bring some of that shadow over in the image itself, because I want it to look like this a little bit. So let's just go open up our image here. And I'd like to make this a little darker, to be honest, too. There's pretty good, I guess. Oh, it's still got the... It's -2, -1, 720. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's so hard to do. That's close enough. that's fine. Okay, move this over. Do it again. Make sure I got it where it's supposed to be. There we go. And gradient. I think that little crosses. 180 right there is good. Yeah, I think I can actually move this over some. Let me try like right here. I know it's gonna look weird for a minute, but where the image is scrolling, it's cutting this off over here. So flatten it and save it. Click OK. I'll fix this in a moment. We'll figure out where it needs to be. Resources, update, scene. We have to click play to see what it looks like. So this is the furthest wall that's away from the dog. That's what I'm working on right now. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got some of the shadow coming in now. And same over here. I mean, there's more over here, of course, but it's fine. It's fine. Though I would like to get more. Let's pull it over a little bit more. Let's go zoom in a little bit. We'll click undo. Undo. And just drag it across. Whee! Wait, what the heck? Okay, I gotta undo this. Okay, there we go. Okay, redo that one. Now, we'll just move this over further. A little bit further. Trying to get into the right spot. Maybe, I don't know. That's good. Flatten, deselect, save. Resources, update. Okay, moved it over a little further. Hey, Alien Son. How's it going, man? I'm tired. I've been outside all day working. All day. And just decided to come in and try to do some work on this. So I got I'm working on a tower. Okay, that looks really good. I can deal with that. Working on a round tower, like you're inside of it. With the player here. And this works good, I think. Wee. Me too, man. Long day, yeah. Apologies if I pass out. Me too, to be honest. I got up probably at 6 o'clock. I went back to sleep though, and I turned my alarm off, and I was like, okay, I'm not getting up yet. But I wanted to get up before the sun came out, to get out there and work. But it was a little bit cloudy, so I was like, okay, that's fine. So what I was explaining at the beginning there. So I got this outside of the castle, and the dog. We don't want to just be able to go straight across through there and enter the castle. It's going to be a platform level, So now that I got my little doorways fixed to where I can go in and out of them, here's one tower. So you'll be entering here, and I know it's smaller on the outside than it will be on the inside. So we're going to be inside this tower, going up and making our way across the top up here into this tower and down. So that'll be one level all in here. Or you'll be starting at the bottom of. So this is where I enter, and that image I was just showing here. This one. This is inside that tower, and you're going to make your way up to the top part of this level. It's just like little mini levels within that castle wall level. So you'll be making your way. So I'll start in the middle here where the door's at would be. So the dog entered the door, and you just make your way up and around. And I want to make it sort of like a little platformer inside here. We had to come down and then go back up to the main top, where you'll come out on the castle wall, which is on this level. No, this level. Yeah. And this is like actually inside the castle. I got a lot of this done too, and I did something. I set something up here that was cool. I can't show you too much, but there's a lot of doors. And it's Scooby-Dooing it. We're Scooby-Dooing it through this. I would almost add the Scooby-Doo music, because that's pretty much what it is. You've watched Scoob and the gang run through all those doors. But I put a thing here, bark to enter. I put a little neon light. You can see it. So you bark, you pitter patter across here. And this is about as much as I can show of this part of it right now. So, but I did it, like I said, I added the foreground, some of the boxes, some of the furniture up here, and whee! Still trying to make it across there. Like Turbo Dog. Oh. Okay. Well, anyways. Yeah, the Scooby doing it. It's the Scooby level. At least these bottom two are going to be like that way. Not up here, but the bottom two is like a basement. Just doors. This is the only door you can't enter. This is pretty much, as you guys know, that's the one if you go here, you come out there. So you always come out of this door. And I like the music. It's cool. I don't know if the music fits though. I'm not sure. It's just farts. Hey Susan, thank you. But I did buy the music specifically for this game. Little turbo. Oh. Reach a turkey. Can't get it. Okay, anyways. So yeah, that one's coming along. I've got a bunch of it here. It goes all the way across. So I got those bottom 3 done. Maybe not completely done, but you know, I have to go in and work on how the next 3 levels are going to be. But yeah, I got a bunch to do out here too. There's a bunch to do on all the levels. Got the town. This one, I redesigned this town. I didn't like it. You guys can see it, I guess. You can see what it looks like anyway. So this was like the very first level that I did. Yeah, see, the music isn't out of place. Yeah, it's sort of a medieval setting. And that castle is pretty much the last level of the game. So here's her town now. I did a few things. Can't go through there, by the way. But yeah, it looks a lot better. I'm happy with it. Whee! I'm happy. He's a happy dog. Whee! He can jump on stuff. He can jump on his windows. I'm gonna change that though. I want him to be able to jump on the roof, not the windows. He can kind of jump up on things. Yeah. I wanted him to be able to jump on the roof. Yeah, this is all I have done of it so far. But I redesigned this completely. It did have any mountains or anything back here, and it did have didn't have any trees, and it was somebody else's graphics that I used to design the level with. They were like free graphics, so I used my own graphics here to redesign it, and I made the level. The town level a lot longer too. It was just this screen right here. That was it. It was the town at first, but now it's going to go all the way across to here. I put some little sunbeams shining up there. It looks nice over there too. I got a design from here over still. At least, yeah, pretty much. The town is outside that field, which I know you guys seen the field. You seen the first one anyway. The cornfield. I don't know if I had the dog on here or not. I may not have the dog on the level here. But yeah, a lot of the people have seen me design most of the background levels. You don't get to see me put the mechanics in too much. The mechanics part is what takes the longest, I think. Yeah, I don't have the dog on here. We got Henry and Fred here. It's Fred and Henry, the little chickens. I do have the animals make sound now when you walk by them. And I can't move right now because there's no player model on here. But that's our background. Pretty much. Background. Yeah, we got cows and pigs, and then we got our barn. The barn's where you enter and you go inside to the barn level. There's so much to do. It's painful. But I can say that I have made a game with 20 plus levels, and hopefully it all goes smooth. And I do plan on selling this game too, by the way. It's not going to be a big price. It'll be like maybe, I was thinking like $7, because itch.io, if I sell something on there, they take like a percentage, you know, or I have it set up to where it donates a percentage to them. And each AO page is free, but you know, you want to, yeah, it's a lot of work, man. Yeah, especially solo. I'm not really a dev though. I'm just more of a designer. Like I wouldn't be able to go in and write the programming that does this. That would be the developer, I suppose. But I designed, you know. I mean, I guess this counts as a little bit of programming, but this is pretty easy. But could you imagine like writing the actual program that made this work? That'd be insane. So I just look at myself as a designer. Let me I got something in my ear. Hold on a second. I got a little, yeah, dang it. I dropped my headset. Something poking me in my ear. There it is. You get all these strange desert plants out here, and eventually you get stuff stuck in, you know, you get stuff stuck in stuff. Coding, yeah, it is. It's too overwhelming for me. It's like I don't know. I learned the like scripting, you know. I learned some scripting, but it's a bit different. I always look at it. I always looked at scripting. I guess this because this is a workflow, or I guess a workflow. I always look at it as a tree. So you got the trunk, your base where you start, and then you got all these tree branches that go. It branches off into different things. I guess coding could possibly be the same way, but they're not coding. You can imagine you have to know. This probably uses DirectX, so you have to know DirectX library, probably, and know what code brings up 2D image or sound or anything like that. And that's a lot. that would be too much for me. It's too much. This is enough right here. This is good. I can handle this. But the other stuff, once I get into coding, I mean, I'm sure I could probably go to school and learn it, but I don't know, maybe not. I taught myself how to use this in about 2 weeks, though. So I say I'm doing pretty good. But I'm more of a visual person, you know. I like visually I can remember things. Woo! I just got a buzz from that water. Dang, man. Took it in too long or something. Okay, let's start designing this level a little bit. So we know the dog can jump 3 high. Let's see here. It's like, what would be in a tower, you know? Let's see. I want to start with tiles for one. And we'll go down here. We'll see where our image is. I want to get some floor. I've got the pieces of floor over here. Now, I'll run into things where I have to design a piece of graphic too once in a while, and that's why I have all these empty spaces and like these things don't even belong down here. This is just stuff that I'm using on this image. This don't even belong here. As a matter of fact, I was working on that castle somewhere. Wait, what? Oh, here. Yeah, I was actually working on that, and I put my own castle there, so I need to actually save that and import it. That castle is used in the background of this archway. You'll be able to see it back there. So let's go import that. Oh god. Images, yep. Tiles. Nope. It's not tiles. Tiles. My buildings. Update. Yeah. Should be over there now. Got my little castle. I need to like resize it though. I think there's something wrong with it. Let me see. And this is not the way you're supposed to do tile games. I'm making like complete images, but it works, you know. Yeah, I need to resize it to where it fits to this edge here. I could just take this off if I wanted to. This is nothing the player can interact with. I mean, won't be able to interact with it, but. And I'm gonna put a gate. I'm gonna put a closed gate right here on the archway. Okay, well, anyways, let's go. Let's go do stuff. I'm gonna make this 3 wide, probably 3 tall. I'm probably gonna have to fill that block in like that. So we'll go 4. Yeah, that'll be our first step. And then you go up 3, 1, 2, 3. This is gonna be a bit of a maze in here, or maybe you have to click a lever to open a door somewhere or something. Who knows? We got these tiles over here for this stuff. Let's go 4. I already got the idea of what I want in my head, but so all this will be closed off, sort of. Let's grab all this. Grab all of these. At least past the dog here. And then we'll put a wall there. Put it a wall. Oh, that one sticks out a little further. It's fine though. Let's go to the player's lair now. This is where the dog actually walks. We gotta close all this off. Now this is the type of level I just kind of make up as I go because I gotta figure out. I mean, I got the idea in my head. Hard drawn games have a lot of charm. Yeah. Oh, hand drawn. This is hard to draw. I did use like photos too for all these textures. Like, well, you guys see me draw most of them probably, but I did use a texture, but it was from a photo that I took to get the stone look. Even with the wood, I used a light pole that I took a picture of many years ago, which I still have in here somewhere. Yeah, let's see. Let me bring them up here. Pixel game. They're still here in 2D stuff, yeah. So I think it's in here. Yeah. Yeah, it's right here. So I use these textures. And it's things I took photos of over the years of the ground and like sidewalk. So we got sidewalk texture. So we got concrete, you know. And that's how I made the well with this wood. I have logs here somewhere, I think. Logs. It's log. It's log. I have wood. It should be logs or something. MLPCL. Logs. Yeah. Here it is. Here's the light pole. So that's the wood texture you're seeing in the game. It was just a light pole that's out beside one of the houses I lived in, and I turned it into this, the pole texture, and I just shrank it down to use it, in as wood. So a lot of it's a photo too, but it's my photos, so that's good. And a lot of it is absolutely hand drawn. Ouch. And difficult. It's difficultly hand drawn. Which it's fun. It's fun to sit and draw stuff like this though. The little coffee table. Let's go check it out and see what everything's looking like. Could be dark down here. I could put a shadow layer. I already got the shadows drawn out. Oop, I'm on the wrong level. We gotta set it this one. Okay. Yeah, I figured I'd work on this until maybe 11 o'clock, and it's 10:24 here right now. And then get up and do it again tomorrow. So I can't jump any higher than that. I probably can't get through those. Oh, I gotta move my floor down. I can't reach it. I'm too short. Somebody help me. Could put him a trampoline down here. Boring. Anyways, I gotta move it down. I gotta move it down one. At least this one. We don't have to move the rest of it. Let's go here. Just drag this across. Erase this one. That means I'm gonna have to move this one down too, though. Then we go to that foreground. Oops. We can just we can actually cut this. Cut. Move it down here. Paste. And then grab this block and refill it with this one. There we go. And he can only jump up on 3. So we got yeah, I have to move this down. I'll move this. Let's take that out. Oops. And take that one out. And move this down so you can jump up. Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty much here. I think. Cut that and move it down. Cut. Paste. I have to do something about this. There's like a little gap in between there that I'm not sure about. Let's try to put a block in there. That'll be okay, like that. Yeah. Alright, let's make sure you can jump up on that. That's cool using real world textures, yeah. I used to do something similar with some Photoshop projects. Nice. Yeah, I do a lot of photography. Matter of fact, I have to get some photos off my phone now. Okay, so we got this much of it. And then we're gonna kind of make some stuff you gotta swing across and jump across and whatnot. Or yeah, I can't get back over there. Oh god, that's funny. It's not a real fart, by the way. It's the fart sounds just me going like I can't do it now. My lips are too dry. I need some water. Oh, I need something other than water, man. I've been drinking water way too long. Brain's rotten. And drain. Gotta stay hydrated out here, though. Anyways, I need a little platform here. That's not going to be a final floor piece. Should I go 4? Like this? Yeah, probably. That's too high, though, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Dang it. Okay, undo that. I gotta bring it down one. Right there. And then go in here and do that. There you go. I'm not gonna make this level as hard. Water's still the best thing for you. Yeah, I hope so. I don't know how the water is out here. The tap water I wouldn't drink. There's a lot of uranium mines out here. So it's hard to say what's in this water. If I start growing a third arm or something weird, you know, what'll happen. I want to do a couple platforms. Actually, I want to change this block here to this one and change that one too, because the player can jump up through this one, but he can't go down through it. And in case you fall down here, actually should make a little ledge texture for this, which I don't have. I don't think. Let me zoom out and look. Like a ledge. Not a block, but a ledge. It's sort of like this. That's sort of a ledge. But I can't use it. I can't use that one. I might have to make one. I thought I might have had one, but I think I was wrong. Yeah, okay. That's okay. I can go ahead and do it. It's pretty simple. Let's take our blocks, our floor block, and make it look like a ledge. I'll use this one. 16 by 16, copy, paste it. I gotta move this somewhere where I know it'll be out of the way and usable. Up here, son. No. Let's just go right here under the floor. Okay, this will be the right ledge, and then I'll make a left one. So let's figure out how we want to do it. And make some type of little hanging ledge. Just that's pretty good. Cut. I want to pretty much. I'm wondering if I want to do any type of design on it. So you subtract that, put a little shadow under here or something, or even some lines. Sure, why not? A little shadow, and I'll put some darker lines under here. Lighting and shadow. It's just, you know what, reset that, let me see. Yeah. I should subtract that end one. It's weird. Shadow. Just darken it up. There we go. And deselect. And that'll work as a ledge. Sort of. I mean, it's hard to see, but let me soften the edges of it though. I don't like that. I don't like that hard edge. Let's go up to 5. And they're just gonna soften it some. That's fine. And I'll just copy this and pretty much flip it. 16 by 16, copy, paste. Flip it this way. 16 by 16. Flatten, deselect, save. Import it. Update scene. Grab this. Go in here. There's our new ledges. Put that there and this one over here. Yeah, it kind of works. Maybe. I don't know. I think I should do that on all those though. Probably, yeah. I don't know, I'll probably change the ledge a little bit. I don't like it that much. It's okay, but it could be better. Make it look like an actual molding or something. Like a molded ledge. Water's still the best thing for you. Let's see. Maybe I'll bring in this a little bit here. Cut that. There we go. Make it a step down. Yeah, I think that would be better. Save that. Import it. Yes, that's a little better. Whoops, went too far out. Yeah, too far in. There we go. Hey, Mama Gamer, been lurking. I be lurking. Yeah, I can deal with that. It's gonna be inside my little tower. My little tower. My tower of something. Let's see here. So I'm gonna have to put a little roof over here. I'll copy this, paste it. I love the copy paste feature. See, I think I can put that there. I want to go to these objects. I'm gonna make a little couple of swinging things. I think I'll do. Let's see. I think I'll do a chandelier in here. Well, no, this is the guard tower, so wouldn't really be chandeliers in there. Well, maybe. I just don't want it to be too fancy in here. But I do need chandeliers for the for inside the castle. Maybe I'll just do this for now. It's gonna have to be higher. Yeah, I gotta bring the wall higher. See, we'll count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Put this here. No, we want it to be up here. We don't want the dog to be able to jump on it from down here. It should be easy to. This is a vine, by the way. This thing has a thing attached to it, a little swinging platform, which is very difficult to make. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move this up to the top of that vine. Cut it, and it should be up here. Paste. That should be right. Yeah. Okay. Let's go in here and check it out. See what it looks like. See how's it going. Yeah, we're in the round tower. Yeah. I mean the round tower. There's gonna be three small towers. Not. It's just the level is gonna be like one screen, so it's not gonna be a big level. There we go. Got our little swinging tower. Wee wee. Whoop. Okay, I fell. See if you fall, you gotta have a way to get back up there. That's why I added the ledges. And then maybe another one. You know, it's not finished yet, but you know, maybe it's just swinging over to something over here. Progressively get a little harder up here. This is as big as it is. That's as big as the level is. There's gonna be 3 small towers like this. And I don't know if you've seen earlier. If you've seen it earlier, the castle walls. So I don't want the player to be able to run straight across here. You know, it would just be a dead level. I gotta have something. So I thought I would add those towers instead of instead of having platforms and stuff out here. You just enter here, and you come out after you make it to the top. You walk across the castle wall up here. This is not the castle itself. It's just the walls around the castle. You walk across this, and then you enter a door here, and you come out here, and then you go to the next one. Maybe I'll have something here, you know, you can swing on something, maybe one of the collectibles, something like that. Enter here, come out here, and then the last one, enter here and come out here, and then you got the entrance here, and I need to add that castle in the background back there. So let's go do that. So we got background 2. Let's go back background 1. Select this. Okay, background 2. I got that castle here. Yeah. You're not gonna see much of it, or the palace entrance rather. Ah, dang it! I still gotta cut that off. It's fine. So you'll see this in the background. Let's see. I gotta figure out where to place it though. It won't be. It'll be here, but it'll be moving. So this is a long level. Let's put it here, and that is background 2. I don't even know if I need all these backgrounds here. There are going to be towers and stuff in the background too. About what you see from here. Like on this is not going to be the only wall. There's going to be more towers kind of moving in the background back here, and other things moving, like maybe the roofs of some buildings. And the reason I offset that is because it's going to be moving with the player. And what was that on? Background 2? Let's go to background 2 and set it to probably 80. This background 1 will be 90. And then the player layer is 100. Let's go see if it moves into place, or if it's going to move too far or not far enough. Looks amazing. It's fun. Major lurker here. We're in the round tower. Oh, so I was like, what's this? what's this over here? Okay, that castle that I put back there may move too far. And it might not move far enough, but we'll see. I should put a player further over and it moves with the player. Oh my god, my shadows are weird. My shadows are moving. It must have been a shadow layer. Okay, we broke something. What did I break? Wait, did I do the wrong? See, this is BG1. Oh, BG1. Yeah, okay, never mind. This one can't move. My bad. Okay. Alright, we'll leave that alone. Yeah. I'm gonna turbo butt my way across through here. Just to see if that castle lines up in this hole. I need some coffee. I need some caffeine. I'm dying. Turbo. Go, Scooter, go. Here, we should be there. No. And the castle's gone. I don't know where it's at. It's moved too far or not moved far enough. Okay, back on 2. Let's try 90 on this one. That way it doesn't move too far. It's moving too far is what it's doing, I think. What is this? Back on 3. What is it? 98? I don't know. These are already preset from because I copied an entire level. And let me just move the dog over there. That'd be easier instead of having to run all the way across. So we're gonna cut him from here. Yeah. Go over here. Paste him. Zoom in a little bit. Get him on the ground and click play. Gotta see where our castle's at. The dog farting his way across. Okay, it's there. I just gotta move it further. You can see it moves with the player a little bit. Actually, it should. Okay, I gotta move it further over. We want that little bit of movement in there to give it dimension. But I gotta find the sweet spot for it. Well, oops. Tiles. Let me close this a little so I can see what I'm doing. Cut it and try possibly right here. Play, and it should be in the area that it's supposed to be in, sort of. Might have to move it left or right or a little bit more. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, see, it's got a little bit of a 3-dimensional look now. Not even going to see everything I put on it, but it's okay. Neato. Actually, I should put a little tower up on top of this too. Gives it some depth, And I have to blur that image a little bit since it's in the background. Actually, I should move it like one more over, I think. Cut, and we'll go here, paste, and I want to put one of those little towers. I'll put one of those towers on top of that middle part, which is here. Come here, tower. Wait, oh, where you at? Oh, it don't fit. It fits weird. Yeah, okay. Alright, that don't work. But it's okay. We got another one. Somewhere. Maybe. It's got blue on it though. It don't fit either. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I can put these blocks up here, probably. Some of these blocks here. Where would it be anyway? Let's copy from here to here. Nah, it's still too wide. Dang it! It's because this is an image and not 16 by 16. But it's fine. We'll leave it alone. Let's go see if it fits where it should be, at least. That's pretty dang close. Okay, yeah, it's right in the middle. Okay, we're good. Cool. I do have to blur it a little. Gotta make it a little blurry. I hate to because I worked hard on it. But that's how it goes. Go up here and blur it a little. We got to blur the whole thing. And I actually gotta cut this off. That shouldn't be there. So let's do that real quick too. Just cut that. There we go. And we'll grab it from this corner down here. Actually, I don't have to blur that main bottom. Not really. I'll move that up some in a moment. Go up to here, and then we'll start going across. I don't have to blur like half of this. Okay. Here goes the blurry bits. Blur. We just want it to be like 0.5 maybe. Oh, oops. 0.5. There you go. Okay, that's a little bit. Click OK, and then we're gonna move it up just a little bit right there, and blur it one more time. You gotta think about depth, focus. You know, you're not really focused on this too much. I think that's it. Deselect. Okay, so the foreground of this image will be a little bit not blurred, and then a little bit blurry, and then a little bit more blurry the further it goes back. Save, and then we'll update the resources. Should be good. It's a little bit blurry. we want the focus to be on the front wall here and on the dog. Now I'm going to do grass down through here too, where some of this is. But I wanted to do animated grass. Yeah, okay, that works. Probably make that a little bit darker, to be honest, too. The whole thing. It's a sunset image in behind. So I'm using like real sky images that I took too. Okay, doggy, what do you think? There's so many ways I could have done this too. I could have made these things stand out a little bit further to where they move a little bit and shift, but they look pretty good. Oh, I'm behind the shadow. Okay, I gotta move the shadow there. It's in front of the dog. There's a little shadow right there that goes down. It's a fake, it's a fake shadow. But the dog is behind it. It's very creative how you use everything, Boo Boo Bear. So I gotta move this shadow right here. Yeah, I gotta move this behind the player. Wait, what are you doing over there? Get back over. There you go. Okay, now it's behind the player. And we got background 1, background 2. And I gotta do some more towers in the background. So on background 2, I can actually probably copy these. Or do I need... They should be a little smaller, I guess. Kind of like that. Kind of go here, and this will be hidden stuff. You're not going to see it, I don't think. So, I'm not going to put any near the castle because I got to build this up a little bit higher. It's a palace, and so maybe there's a tower back here somewhere that you can't quite see. Do the same thing. Maybe here, or could do it beside of each one of these towers that are off the ground, kind of like that. Alright, okay, that's it. Let's go take a peek at see how that movement is and whatnot. Ha! Hello. It's your Boo Boo Bear. Oh, I'm so over. So yeah, you can kind of see that little tower moving back there. It's something that's hidden in the background. Something that you won't be able to see, but there's one, and I gotta make sure this other one don't come out the side of the castle over here. Okay, so there it is. Okay, we're good. Make sure it don't come out over here, and I gotta put some shrubs and stuff back here too. So we can do that on layer 2 also, and I've already got that set up to put on over here somewhere. Not this one. I got some walls with shrubs, I guess, somewhere. I don't think it's on this one. I think it's on this one up here. Yeah, there. I probably let's say I wouldn't mind having this is the garden back there. That's all I need really. I gotta move the dog back over now. I gotta run all the way over there to see what it looks like. I gotta go over here and see. Actually, I have a little end piece up here too. These are all hand painted too. Okay, let's turbo our way across. Run, doggy. It's like I'm all pooped out. There you go. There it is. So there's little bushes in the background. Maybe there's a tree back here. There wouldn't be any trees though. If you had a castle with castle walls, this is meant for defense. You don't want trees outside of it because the enemy could climb up a tree and just jump onto the wall. You don't want. This is a fantasy world, so there is neon lights and stuff. The toots. Yeah, had to toot my way across. So we got our little shrubs there. Maybe there's a courtyard with some some I don't know, little courtyard back there. Okay, now let's go back to. I gotta think of like something to block the dog from just running across through here though. That part I wasn't sure about yet. It's like, what's going on out here? What would be here to prevent the doggy from running across? But I want it to be something nice looking. That fits in with the castle scene. I'm trying to think of what would be in a castle scene like that. What would be there? I mean, there could be walls, but I don't really want to build a wall, I mean, maybe. Oh, I got these little lights I can hang everywhere too. So this is gonna be cool. Let's see, that would be on the shadow layer, pretty much. I don't know where I would want to put this at. Probably on this wall. Over here. And it kind of should be one here, I guess. And I have objects. Little glowing. Let me find objects first. Objects there. Open. Yeah. I got a little lighting. It's a torch light, lamp lights, and I can put those here, and they glow. There. Oh, let me put the. Hey, Marty. Hello. I'm just working on my castle. I'll do the doggy fart across there this time, but I'm gonna move the dog back over. Come on, little buddy. Turbo button. There we go. So there's our lanterns. You can see them. You can see them glowing a little bit. Whee! See the little green dust? I don't know if anybody ever noticed that or not, but when he farts, a little green dust comes out. Little green cloud. That's terrible. I'm terrible. I want to scoot my butt across through here. I'm scooting my butt on the lawn. Leave me alone. It's itchy. He's gonna scoot her way across. His name's Scooter, after all. I'm fertilizing the lawn. Alright. Oh, Yeah, our lights work pretty good, and I'm gonna put those. I'm gonna put those across through here. The lighting, and I gotta do some shafts, some light shafts. Shafts. I do have some light shafts. I made some really nice ones. I just gotta remember what they're called and where they're at. They're in this town level here. You can see them. Right? That's not the ones. Is there any more? No, there's like up here somewhere. Set beams. I thought it was these, but that's not it. I think they're closer up. Huh? Nope. Okay, further back down. But there they are. Yeah, I made these little light shafts. The sun's setting, so it's shining upwards. They turned out really well. But I want to add those in, and that's on set beams 1. Gotta figure out what they're called here. I guess they're called set beams. Set beams 1 up, set beams 0. Okay. Anywho, it's going on in the castle. 2. Oh, my stomach. I'm gonna add those. Now I just gotta find them. I've made so many textures for this game. It should be close to the bottom though. Sun 0? What's that? I don't know what that is. What is that? What is Sun 0? Oh, that's it. That's the beams. Okay, we're gonna copy those. And we're going to add them on a light later, which will be behind the castle. So it'll be behind all this somewhere. I want it to be behind this also. So maybe be probably this one. Let's move over here, and I guess we'll start like this. And it's gonna be more than just one set of beams, so it's gonna be kind of weird, but it'll look nice. Still, it'll be moving with the sky back there. And I'm gonna do the other beams going downwards. So let's go ahead and, you know what, I'm gonna change that name to set beams 0, and then set beams 1. I gotta put the other set in there too, the sunset. Let me find them. Light beams pink. Light beams, I don't know which one that is. It should be called something like set beams, sunset. Or God Rays. Let me see what this one is. They used to call them God Rays in video games. I mean, that'd be nice too, but it's just the wrong thing. It's the wrong color. Let's see here. That one's God Rays. No, that one's, what was that? Yeah, it's God Rays. Okay, that's not it. Let's try light beams too. Let's see what that is. That's definitely not it. That's underwater lights. It's my underwater. It gets harder and harder to find these after a while. Under the sea. Tiny beams, small beams. Oops. Dang it. Light beams too? That's the same one. Oh, that's not it. It's like one of the first things I made too. Tiny beams. Orange fog. What is orange fog? I gotta look at it. What? Where's that? I don't know. Maybe something I took out. I don't know. I don't see anything. Okay, orange fog. Okay, we got. Dang it. We got. Crap, where'd it go? Okay, there's orange fog. Here's light beams. I'm looking for some big yellow ones there, but they're shining downwards like that. They're shining down like that, but that's not them. They're yellow. More coffee. Okay, anyways, that one was light beam. Lighting? No, I don't think I would name it that. Ocean, water, sea level, lava beams maybe? Could be lava beams. I don't think so though. I don't know. Those are cool though. But that's not them. Okay, lava beams, shadow beams, set beams. Oh. They were named Set Beam 0. That was it. I'm pretty sure it is. Dang it. See? They're just bigger. And what these do is these will cross over each other and it'll make it look like light shining up through there. I need to zoom out though. This is really big. I'm gonna try to put them on the ground here. But what'll happen is those beams in the background and these beams will cross over each other and it'll make it look like shimmering sort of light. Oh, it was hard to find. Can't believe it took so long to find. Yeah, the light. Yeah, time for the light shafts. The shaft. Whew. Oh, I'm burning up in here. I got this fan on. Let me crank this on for a minute. It's still a little bit warm. Oh, that cool air coming in. That feels good. Heck yeah. What am I seeing? Oh, it's the top of that. Okay, yeah. Where I blurred that image, the castle in the background, you can see it left a line across through there. Anyways, there's my light beams. They're it's supposed to be the sun back there. It's setting, shining some light upwards. You're not gonna be able to see too much of it yet. But you will be able to. I should build him some steps so we can actually go up there and see it. I gotta make some, where am I? I gotta make some floors right here anyway. That you can physically walk on. Ah, dang it. Undo all that. It should be... And right there's fine. We don't want the player to fall through that, so I'm gonna just take it. Why mouse? Why do you go up like that? Stop it! Stay on this line. I gotta straighten that out now. I'll do that in a few minutes. But now, matter of fact, I'll do it right now. And I'll just copy paste. There we go. Yeah, it's good enough. We'll put the doggy up there so we can see what we're doing. We can see what we're working on, what we're working with a little bit. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna run it all the way across. This is eventually where the dog will be walking across to go into the tower anyway. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'll stop right here, and we'll just put the doggy up there. Go to objects, player. I know you way down here in the corner. Let me cut you, and we'll move you over here, all the way to the end. Paste. There you go. Okay, you can stand up there, doggy. It's gonna look weird. He's gonna be running in front of that tower, but maybe. Yeah, he'll be running across this wall right here. Just ignore that part. Actually, he should be down behind this a little bit. Yeah, let me move that floor down. He should be behind these because he's inside this. But I didn't want it to go down too far. You'll just be able to see the dog's head moving across. That's fine though. I mean, that's the way it is in a real castle, I'm assuming. I've seen enough pictures to where I know this is a wall that you can crouch down behind. And enough movies. So I gotta go all the way across. Let me zoom out. Come on, mouse. Get up there. Why are you going so slow? Okay, zoom in. Because I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, I got it. Cut. Why are you going so slow, man? Oh, the mouse has a sensitivity thing. I accidentally clicked the middle button. Okay, we're gonna go one wall down right here and paste it. There we go. That should be where it's still too slow. Why are you so slow? There we go. Okay, objects. Puppy doggy. Why can't I get it off this? Object. Here. There. It's better. Yeah, we're moving down here. Go ahead and move him over here. Zoom in. Gotta put him right on top of that red line. Okay. Yeah, that'll be enough. You'll be able to see. I mean, you're gonna see him anyway, but I gotta move that. I'm gonna have to move this forward, this background, in front of the player. Or move a section of this in front of the player. Okay, there we go. Now you can see the little light beams doing their. I gotta change their motion. Oh man, I forgot to do that too. dang it. Yeah, so I can't move the entire thing. Well, I mean, I can. I can actually put that right here. Let me see what that looks like. Let's see here. Well, let's see. Have you ever tried using a tablet with this program? Nope. Tablet? No, this you talking about my art tablet? Nah, it'll be too weird. There we go. So you can see the dog. He's running behind the wall there. Wee. Wee. And if I crouch down, you can't see me. I'm sneaking across. So this is to be the upper part of the thing here. Wee, wee, wee. And as far as I can go. Reset. Nah, the tablet would be too weird to use. It's easier to use a mouse and keyboard. It'd be like trying to use a controller to do it. But this is a problem now. See, the dog's behind the castle. So that's why I gotta move just that section of wall in front of the player, and not the whole thing. But that's fine though. I can do that. Yeah, the tablet would be kind of awkward. You're just using a pen. How you talking about for drawing these things? It wouldn't be any quicker. It would just slow me down, I think. Dun, 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 dun. And you do a lot of typing, and I got like keyboard shortcuts set up. I mean, it's just normal shortcuts, really, like Control Z to cut, or Control X to cut, Control V to paste, Control C to copy. And it's usually a lot of the same keyboard shortcuts. And trying to use a pen to drag all this stuff out here, it would be impossible. Yeah, you got to think about a lot of layers, a lot of them. So I'm actually going to take this top layer and move it in front. Just the whole thing. It'll move right with the castle. So all I got to do is copy like this whole front line. We'll zoom out. Zoom out a little more because I still can't see it. Oh, never mind. We're there. Zoom in. Zoom in. I can copy this too. It doesn't matter. Copy. Okay. We have to add a new layer here. Just for that. It's got to go in front of the player. And this will be a foreground layer. I'm gonna go right here and paste it. We'll rename it to foreground 0. Okay, now when I go in there and play, everything should be okay. I gotta change those light beam layers. They're kind of weird. There we go. And now we can go down here and go in front of the castle. Whee! Gotta play with your squeaky toy. You look so happy. Eh. He's doing the drag race. Anyways. Let me think here. What do we want to do? The squeaky toy? Yeah. He's shaking his head back and forth. I had to animate that one myself too. There was no, so I bought the dog. I bought it with a. It came with a. It was like $3 for the run animation, bark animation, idle animation, and jump animation. And it had a death animation, but I didn't want to do that. But I had to like do this animation myself. Shake his head back and forth. I had to do the fart animation myself too. And I had to do the crouch animation where he sits down and he crawls. You can see, I don't know how well you can see it, but his back leg is like, okay, let me zoom in really close. Let me show you what this looks like. This is funny. I know you guys can't see it that well. He's tiny, but let me cut this in half here. The camera for a minute. I'll zoom it in real close. What's half of 450? That's 225 in it. Yeah. I don't know how I didn't know that. Well, I did know it, but brain fart. I put the wrong number in. 225, okay, and then 280 is 140. Okay, here we go. Now we'll see him. We'll see him up a little closer. The camera zoomed in. Custom animations look good. Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me zoom in closer. It is difficult. I'm not an animator. Oh, I can see part of the dog go through. So there you go. You can see a little bit better. Okay. So you see like squat down. He's got his back leg right here. When he's sitting down, here's his back leg. It's just stretched. You know how dogs do when they drag their butt. He's got his leg. He's got the butt sitting right on the ground. he's just dragging it. Like the run animation and the bark, the jump animation, all that came with it, you know. The squeaky toy had to do. It's a little hard to see, but I can see it. He's like, don't let me outside, huh? And he's gonna drag it across the floor. Dogs are so funny when they do that. I know it's supposed to be a sign of worms, though. If they have worms, they have an itchy butt. I'm assuming. Never had worms. Hopefully, I don't get them. You see me just dragging my butt across the floor like this. Doop 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 doop. That's the only time you see his mouth open too when he barks. It's supposed to be an Australian Shepherd. Oh god, that's so hard to watch up close. He actually gets ahead of the camera. There we go. Yes, it's too close. You gotta zoom out some. Okay, 450 and 280. It's like the normal view. I could actually see the dog's feet through here earlier. That's about, I mean, up close anyway. Oh, there it is. You can see his head. I have to bring the whole tower forward. You can just see his head popping out of the blocks. Now you can't see me. You can see his feet though. This is weird. I don't know why it does that. It's fine though. We're gonna block this off anyway. So you won't be able to like walk through there. Not really. This will be there'll be an exit here where he comes out, but won't really be going over there. And same thing up here. There will be a portal right here that leads you out down there. Oh, come on. I get like crooked. I guess I'm assuming that's what the alien son was talking about. Try using a tablet right here on this part. It'd be too hard to do though. Too much. I actually, before I started using the tablet, I drew everybody. I'm buffering. I was buffering there for a moment. I drew everything with mouse and keyboard. Mama Gamer's Dancing Egg, I drew that by hand with a mouse and keyboard. I just recently started using the tablet, so it's all new to me. Oops. What happens here is the game, the engine lags sometimes. Yeah, I didn't think about all the keyboard shortcuts. Yeah, I can set up shortcuts on the tablet, but it's got like 6 buttons on the side. I can set up little shortcuts, but it's mostly for, it's like copy paste or save or zoom in, zoom out. But I'm okay with using the mouse and the keyboard. A lot of my digital artwork before this year it's all mouse and keyboard stuff. So little Edgar. I don't know if I have any of my digital art. I don't think I do anymore. So I lost it all in a hard drive crash, I'm pretty sure. These little spunky guys. Well, this one was drawn in VR. This is that character from the other game. I painted this in VR. That turned out really well. A little character. And then I chop him up, and I have an application called what is it called? Spriter. Yeah, Spriter Pro. I bought this, and you add bones to like images like this. Not this image in particular. You have to like cut the head off, cut the arm out. Do every place you would want a joint to be. You know, you cut it apart, and you label them as head, shoulder, forearm, hand, chest, waist, or stomach, hips, and then you like add it into this application. That's how I created Mama's bouncing booty butt to the animation. That was with this app. I bought this. It was in December, yeah. No, this is the last time I launched it. December 2024. 33 hours. I've done some animations in here. It's pretty cool. I think this is about $40 or something. It's a really good app though for animating. How much is it? Yeah, $50. I think I got it on sale though. It was like 40 something. It's a really good app. I like it. Let me mute. We'll mute that, but you can see. Maybe see. This is probably done in. Yeah, here you go. You can see the animations that they do.
To create 2D game
No!
animations using a
Mute.
technique called
Where's the
modular.
mute button? There you go. It's modular, you know. So you add the head, you know, you do everything separately, like the body, the head, the legs, arms, and whatnot. But it's really cool to use. I really enjoyed it. But I'm learning to animate. I'm learning to do this. It's pretty neat. It's got little bones that you add to it. I like it a lot. Imagine like doing a lot of different animations, like fighting, jumping, running, walking, idle. Yeah, this comes in really handy. How do I get out of here? Oh, I think it's over here. But yeah, I really enjoyed using this. This is how I did. This is how I did. Gene the Hammer's animation too. I don't know if you've ever seen that. I think it pops up on my main YouTube. Hold on a second. Just a second. Let me bring it up. It's funny. He was playing Days Gone, and there's like a zombie. There's a zombie or something that was coming close to his motorcycle, and I thought it was hilarious the way he said it because he sounded like a South Park character, and sadly it don't have a lot of views. It's got like 100 views. This took me about 3 or 4 days to make, but we'll watch it here. I have to watch it in like low detail, but so I sampled Gene's voice on the motorcycle here, and I animated all this stuff myself.
No way! Don't you dare look at my back!
It's sort of a South Park style.
Don't you dare look at my back! Guys, they looked at my back. I told them not to look at my back. I said it more than once. I go, don't you dare look at my back. And what they do? They looked at my back.
But anyways, that's where I dang, we're gonna close that. That's just the app I used to animate that. It was fun to do. I'd like to do more of those too. It would be fun to do. Yeah, that's how I got into the animation part. But painting this in VR was it's a lot harder to paint in VR. We can probably close this. We don't need that. It's probably harder to paint in VR than it is with the tablet. That's awesome. It was fun. Man, I gotta play Days Gone someday. I've got Days Gone, and it is an awesome game. I've played it on PS4. I played it with my mother. Actually, I bought it for my mother for her birth. No, maybe I think it was for Christmas. Maybe I bought it for her. She loves zombie games. She's 60. Oh God, I forgot. I'm almost 50, so you know she's like 68, and she loves playing Resident Evil. she's a mama gamer. Yeah, I gotta play it. Yeah. You too. It is a very fun game. It seems like I always save the very best games for last for some reason, but I have so many games. I have way too many. I need to stop buying them. I need to stop catching these sales. It's crazy. Days Gone is getting new DLC soon. Oh, that's cool. I don't like that they remastered it and didn't do anything though. They did a remastered version or something like that, and it just looked the same. I gotta turn this fan off up here now. It's getting cold. Woo. Yeah, but I've had it for a very long time. Days Gone. I got a lot of zombie games. I think I have them all. Last time I played it I played it for 5 hours. And that was in 2021. It's not on this laptop, it's on my other one. I can imagine what type of DLC it has. DayZ Broken Road DLC, $10. That's not bad. It's like, but how good is it? You know. Okay, that seems to be the only one they have. Yeah. I'm old enough. Go away. Got mostly positive and very positive review. That's cool. I gotta play the full game though. I helped my mother during like one of the big battles. This I can't remember where it was at, but it's like maybe at a big sawmill or something, where she had to run from like 1,000 zombies. It may have been this one. Actually, this looks familiar, but it was wild. It's pretty neat. Let's see. Okay, added this in. That's fine. We just gotta make sure we can't run across through there anywhere. Let's go back to the doggy. Come here, doggy. We gotta put you back down on the ground, man. Aw. I know, it'll be alright. You're safe down here, you won't fall off. I gotta put a teleporter here. So we're gonna move. Excuse me. I'm burping up a Chipotle hamburger. Gonna move you over to here. Probably this would be your start zone. It's like super close to that door though. Okay, yeah, I was trying to think of something to put in front of. It's like, why can't the dog just go across through here? There's got to be something here. Maybe a stable, horses, a little fence. That'd be cool. It should like really be on this side though, but we have to come up with something to block this area off to where the dog can't just run through there. And I think that's what I'll do. So I gotta put a background 0. We'll add. Let me close some of this off. I can see what I'm doing. And we're gonna put a background 0. That'll be the layer that blocks the player from going in there. Background 0. Or to be where the texture is for it anyway, or the tile. And I got like a bunch of stuff here already. I can see if I got a stable anywhere. I got a barn. There's a barn over here. It's kind of a stable. This would look really weird out of place here though. Yeah. All of this would look out of place because the castle's really clean looking. And you don't want to run down Shanty in front of the, you know. Now some of these little houses they came with. I did do a lot of texture work on them, but I did the lighting and the doors. But they came with another app I have too, so I just used them, you know. That was before I hand painted all of these. Hand painted every single bit of this. Well, no, I take that back. I didn't hand paint the rocks down here. That's another photo that I used. But it's okay. A rock with moss on it. It's actually actually a cliff rock that I took a photo of. I added the moss in later, and then I added grass on top of it. So maybe we can just put a big old boulder there. It's a big Minecraft boulder. Bloop. Oh. Wait, we can't do that. Maybe. There, put little weeds on the side. Perfect. No, I don't know. It's the first DLC for it. Game was released 5 years ago. Oh yeah, probably. Made too much money when it came out to PC. Well, that's a weird one to do. This is a rock. We just replaced it with a rock. Alright. We ain't gonna put this here. I gotta think of something. Probably a stable. Then I have to think of something for the next one too, because the stable's not gonna go all the way across. And I have to I want to be hand drawing a stable down here somewhere. Probably not tonight though. It's already 11:44, and I gotta get up early. Let me think. Do I have any wood up here I can use? I do. I have a whole ship. This is my pirate ship. Parts of it. And it could possibly be used as a stable also. Well, that's too big. Let it go smaller. Yeah, that's perfect right there. I think it's still too big. I just gotta make sure the dog can't jump up on it. And I gotta make sure that this layer... Why did they put 2? I do one of those please, and... There. Actually, I should just hand draw a stable, because it'll get weird me trying to put this together. Trying to piece one together when I can make one that looks fancy. Anyways, it'll start here and I can't just end like here. Put a couple horses in there. I'll even make that sound effect for the horses. Just record me going wee. Yeah, it'd be funny. Okay, let me think about this. Anything else I gotta do on here? Yeah, I need to add more tower in the background. But should I shrink that one that we got, or just use like this one? Oh, yeah, I gotta fix this little blur across here. There is a blurry image that goes right through here. I gotta cut that out. Cut. It's where I blurred the castle there a little bit, or the palace entrance. Yeah, I'm thinking about just copying this tower because it is smaller, and it's kind of what I need. But I gotta turn this into a tile. I think I'll put it over here, out of the way. Okay, I gotta make it. It's 56. Let's see. 56. I think to be 64. There. And 103. And that'll be 80. No, 80's not. No, what do we have here? I'm going by 16s. So 80 is 1 plus 16 equals 96. Yeah, it's gonna be 96. There. Okay. And it will be a background object, so that's fine right there, I guess. Okay. Make sure this is 16 in between here. Yep. Nice. Save that. Import. Or update, rather. There's my little tower added in. And we'll go to background number 3. And we're going to add that in there. And this should be right on, yeah. There you go. I'll put that right there. I'm going to be adding it. Day4, yeah, 3 away. There we go. Pretty much to every one of these. There. Here. Yep. Give it some depth. And I don't have that here. Oh, take a peek of it. I gotta change the way it moves though. The way the parallax. Yeah. Change the way that moves. And we're not gonna be able to see too much of it, but that's fine. Okay, I gotta change these parallax, all this stuff. Let's see. Sunbeams. Sunbeams, you should move the slowest. This moves 10, you will move 20. And user, you will move 30. And then we got background 3. Is that the one? Yep. Background 3 will move a little bit more than this. Probably 40. Or no, let's move that one up 50. No, not 70. 60. Try 60. Okay, now all this stuff should be moving differently now. I hope. And it's 11:51. I was gonna quit at 11, but you know. Okay, I'm just looking at the top up there. There we go. It's moving a little fast. Yeah, it should move. It should move actually slower than that. That's background 3. No, not Windows. This. Background 3 should move kind of close to 90. So I want to say 6 to 80, maybe. Yeah, sure. The DLC. Oh, I bought a game called Aftermath or After something for $1 or something today. I was like, I'm at. I seen it on sale. It was on my wish list for a long time. So I got to check that out. It's supposed to be a lot like No One Survived. Okay, yeah, that's much better. You see the little tower moving back there. It works. To be honest, that should be lower. The whole set of them should be quite lower. I see something not right about it. Zoom out here. Come on, get across to there. Yeah, not you. You. Are we almost there? Yeah, right there. Zoom in. I gotta hold the mouse button and roll the mouse wheel. Okay, we're going to zoom in a little more. I want to cut that and move it down a little. Yeah, it should be something like that. I think that would be better. Or is that exactly where I had it? I don't know. I don't know. You gotta picture that as being in the background somewhere, far off in the background. The other side of the wall, maybe. It's still too high. I can still see it, but let me move the player up higher. Player layer, objects. There we go, buddy. Get up here. And let's see what it looks like up here. It should look normal up here. Merry Christmas. Yeah, it looks normal. As far as I can go, though. But I want to go there. Take my butt up here. I can see. Like, why am I able to see through there? Something ain't right there. It's only when I do that one animation too. I can see like a little line right there in front of it. I don't know. Let me look at that for a second. It's this foreground layer here. It's down where it's supposed to be, I suppose. Yeah. I don't know why I can see through it. There's not like an invisible line here, is there? That I can actually see through. I don't know. No. So why can't I see through that one? I don't know. I can always bring more of the castle forward too. Yeah, I can bring this whole section forward also. That way it doesn't do that, but I'll do that another time though. Alrighty, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Trying to think if there's anything else that I need to do. Or where did I put those? Okay, it's on the shadow there. Okay. Yeah, I want to continue taking these across through there. Do 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 do. Hang some lights. Pretty much on all these. And I can't hang it in the middle of here. I could do doubles. Yeah, that looks cool. And I actually have to make the rest of this wall over here too. So I can do that. I just pretty much copy in this side. If I can find it. Copy that wall. Copy. Paste. Move it over. I was thinking I should do I know not a lot of people know what Monty Python is, but just have the guy standing up here at the top. Have him yell down. Let's see. Since these are sort of modular, I can just copy this piece and paste it over there too. The camera doesn't go too far over here, so I don't have to do that too far. The camera stops like right here, actually. I fart in your... Yeah, exactly. That'd be funny. I fart in your general direction. Okay, let's grab these again and finish putting them over here. And I think that's it. I don't think it goes any further. I mean, I can probably bring the camera a little bit further, but I do want to. I do have to put something over here. I ain't gonna say why yet, but I need to do a gate inside of here. I don't know if I want to draw. Yeah, I guess I could draw it directly in this because inside of here, and I'll be using pretty much straight lines. About like that. Actually, I don't even have to use this. I can do this by hand. Deselect. I can use this line tool. We're gonna make it a little bit of a rusty color. Not too much though. Sort of brownish. Turn that up. Okay, I gotta zoom out here because I gotta make a straight line with this thing. Let's make it 2 wide, 2 pixels. I want to start in the middle, work my way outwards. So there'll be one like right here. I should do this because I don't want to go past that. I don't even have to do that half. I can just copy this half and do it. Okay, draw a straight line here. There we go. Try to put these evenly across through here. Or as even as I can anyway. That was a little close, but it's fine. I'm following these lines on these blocks. I can hear my... Oh crap, I messed that one up. I can hear my inverter down there making noise. It's going... It's horrible. Alright, that's good enough. And then it comes straight across. Actually, I should probably just go to there. I don't want to come over here too much. I do that one. Yeah, like that. That's fine. That's too close. Go up here. There you go. I wonder if I should make them bend a little bit, or I don't know. Should I? to be no, that would look weird, wouldn't it? Okay, guys, this is gonna do this line. I don't have to, no way. Don't have to do it that way like that. I'm kind of aiming it upwards a little bit anyway. I don't know if that'll look right though. Nah. Let's just bring them straight across. That one's okay. Just aim them up a little. Just a little. That's too close. Just a little bit. Copy and paste. Is it? Did I get the back? Okay, I can't do it that way. Undo. Let me subtract or just. I'm looking for this. Looking to these. No, they're wrong places. That's good enough. Now, hopefully this half fits over here. I don't know. It can. I can just put it in a place like that. I don't know. Does it look weird because it's slanted? It does, don't it? It looks a little weird. Cat daddy. Hello. I fart in your general direction. Yeah, it kind of looks weird because it's bent upwards. But I don't know. I may have to redo that. Let's see what it looks like. It looks like it's bent. It looks like it's bent outwards or something when I zoom out. Let's see what it looks like anyway. Say, I can redo it. Ain't no big deal. I'll just go straight across. I can leave the. Let's update that resource and play. See what it looks like. We'll be able to see the palace in the background of it since it's see-through. I'm getting ready to fart my way across through there because I'm all the way over on the other side again. Seems like when I'm working on the one side, I moved the dog all the way over because I'm doing something. I can't get down from here. I gotta go. Somebody help me. We gotta move the dog anyway. Move the doggy. Come here, doggy. Let's go find the doggy. It should be right here. Go on the player layer, cut, and we'll put him over here in front of the palace. Castle doors. Paste. It should be good. Turbo doggy. We have it. Excuse me. There we go. Yeah, the doors look warped. I'll have to straighten them out. But they work though. I just had to make the lines straight across instead of upwards like that a little bit. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking, hey, look cool this way. There we go. I can still go. Whee. Whee. Hit NOS. Installed NOS. Okay, we got our lights. I gotta add the rest of the light animation in. Into here. I could put some of these windows with lights on inside of them too. I have one somewhere. But it is 12:11. I'm gonna get ready to. Yeah. Get the little fart zoom. Yeah, to add NOS. So yeah, methane. It's pure methane. So I'm background one now. So I'll fix this. I'll straighten these out. Not right now though. But it works because we're not going to be going through that way. But I do have to add the little lighting effect on, like all of these. The little lamp light. If I can find the objects. There. I did a little lamp light animation. And just place it there. There. Don't have to be absolutely perfect. There's a lot of them though. These count as objects, but the player can't collide with them. They were fun to make. It's like a 3-part animation. Now this has 2, so I could put 2 here, like that. And that'll be okay. Hopefully it doesn't, I don't think it'll cause any lag or anything. And that's it. Alright, let's see what the dual lanterns look like. They'll be too bright or cause any issues with each other, overlapping like that. It's like one gets bounced off into space somewhere. This game does have physics, by the way. It has falling physics and stuff. Yeah, they look okay. Doo-doo-doo. Just a little brighter in this area. Okie dokie. Wee. Wee wee. That's good. I think that's it. Let me save my project, and I think I'm done for tonight because I'm getting pretty dang tired. Hey, T-Rex. T-Rex, Kid Rex. I seen the little T-Rex beside of it. I can instantly say T-Rex. Oh man, I was just getting ready to quit here. It's 12:14, and it's time for me to go to bed. But yeah, at least I got some things done. I had to get back into working on the scene that was. It's like I'm working on these three scenes together, pretty much. Set a start scene. I'll get back into designing more of this soon. I'll probably do a little bit in the morning before I go out. Because I don't have much in here. No music. Whee! Hang on, puppy. Gotta jump up here. Whee! Yeah. Anyways, our goal is to go upwards. So like up here. Can't do it from here though. I have to jump to another platform up here. Anyways, I won't make these rooms too hard to do, I don't think. But I gotta bring this all the way up. And a couple more things. Well, anyways, just make sure I say it one more time. And I think that's it. I appreciate everybody joining. Got a camera here somewhere. Controller, you got to turn off. We got to turn you off. We'll hang this on the wall. Back here with the rest of the controllers. This is the back doors of my van. And I hope I got it closed because I don't want any critters crawling in here with me. Oh, I got a little thing today too that, check this out. It's turned on right now. And I don't know if these work or not, but we're gonna find out. This is it's a repellent for rodents. It makes like a noise that I guess they don't like or something. But it's got a little speaker in there, and you just plug it in. It doesn't use much power, so it's I can't see. It's an ultrasonic pest repellent. So we'll see if it works. Hopefully it'll keep the mice out of here. But yeah, it got dirty already. It got dust on it. We'll see how well this works. I'm going to keep it plugged in. Maybe it'll help keep the mice out of here in the wintertime, you know. It uses about... Ow, I stuck my finger in a fan. It uses about... That's what that buzzing sound was. How much power does this use? 18 volts. Something like that. Anyways. Yeah, hopefully everybody's enjoyed the content. I guess I'm tired. Yeah. Like and subscribe if you want to, and see you guys next time. T-Rex! It's Kid Rex. It's Rexy. Chaps. Yeah, it's time to go to bed. I'm pooped. Alright, take care everybody.